All right. Let's start back on the Remington. All right, let's go through it. Okay. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Good sounds. Nice open oral cavity. Oh. Think an O syllable. Now down to B flat. Up to the F. Don't take a breath in between when we slur. F to B flat. Don't breathe. And don't breathe going back up. Breathe when you need to. Listen. Oh. Up to the F. Okay, yeah. Still a work in progress with intonation, but we'll keep working on that. When we're hashing out parts. Let's move on to that chorale. What is it? Chorale 4?
Yeah.
About this tempo. This tempo for the chorale. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's all start together. Make sure that I'll give you 4 beats. Breathe on 3 and 4. 1, 2, breathe. Okay, go ahead, play. Everyone's going to start on an F, and we're going to build an F major chord, and we're just going to work on chord tuning. Everyone sustain that F that's in the staff, and then I'm going to have, what am I going to have to go up to? I'm going to have you both go up to C, and you're going to stay on the A, and you both are going to sustain on the F. So, when I cue, I'll cue 1, everyone's going to play 1. When I cue 5, you go to 5. When I cue 3, go to 3. Cool? So F, C, A. Everyone on the F? All right. You can bring your position out a little more. Bring it out a little more. And then 3. All right, we're going to remember the scaling up exercise that I've done? The do, do, re, mi, fa, sol. And I'll cue you for every time you go back up. All right, everyone on the F? Everyone on the F. And make sure that we're listening for no beats, all right? There can't be any beats going on. It needs to be just a nice sustained F major chord. All right, everyone on the F. With me, breathe. All right, re-articulate the F. No, we're just doing the F major chord. We're not playing. Yeah, just sustain the F. Let's try again. All right, re-articulate the F. Listen, yeah, not yet. Keep sustaining. And now listen for the resolution. Keep going. All right, 3. Re-articulate the F. And then. All right, everyone on the F major chord together to your part. 1, 2, 3. Cool. What are you guys hearing when you play that? What do you hear? Lila, what do you hear? Does it sound balanced? Yeah. Why? Or how can you tell if it sounds balanced? Do you hear a lot of the euphoniums or do you hear more of the trombones? Someone want to help her out? Jonathan, want to help her out? You don't know? So when we're playing, yeah, a little more quieter, because they have the. Do you guys know about like the root of a chord and whatever? Yeah. What do you want to hear more of? The root, and then the fifth. Yeah, root, fifth, and then the third. Yeah. So that's why I was having just you play the third, so that it's only one person. So were you hearing more of the euphonium sound or the trombone sound? Anyone? Yeah, you were playing the fifth. So did you think that? Do you think you need to play louder than the euphoniums or not? Or yeah, a little quieter, and then you come in and you're just like the icing on the cake. You're the note that makes it the chord. So we're gonna be working a little bit more on that, like once we get into more of the rep. But let's jump into pad. Actually, no. Let's take an F. We're gonna tune or to a B flat. Tune to a B flat. Go ahead. Everyone, add in one. Make sure that whenever we're playing that we're not hearing those beats, those sine waves. Does Mr. Landis talk about that? Yeah. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I mean? Yeah, just make sure that we're really listening for good intonation. We're going to jump into pat-a-pan and start at measure 39. That's what we did a couple weeks ago, but we're going to focus on articulations this time. Ding 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 dun 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 dun. About this tempo. Yes. Yeah, something like that. Cool. All right. Let's start at measure 39. I'll give you a full bar and then rest on one, come in on two for the trombone one. And 1, 2, breathe. Cool. All right. Lila, I just want to hear you play a couple measures. All right. 1, 2, breathe. Yeah, same spot. 1, 2, breathe. Let's try again. And 1, 2, breathe. Cool. So we have these staccato notes, right? I think you can make those a little more separate. Dee da dee dee da dee da 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 dun dun dun. I could hear that you were making a difference with the staccato and accents, but I think more of like a harder attack on those accents. All right, let's try again. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, cool. All right, trombone 2. I want to hear you both. I'll give you 2 bars. And 1 and 2. All right, cool. So we have where are the accents?
42.
Yes, measure 42. Make sure that we're getting a little bit of a harder articulation on those accents. All right, there's a difference between how you articulate in measure 42 and measure 41. You know what I mean? All right, let's try again. 1 and 2. Cool. Yeah. We'll work on that more in just a sec. But I want to. We're going to talk for a little bit. I know that we keep talking about articulations, but I just want to make sure that we all are on the same page. Nathan, give me a type of articulation. Staccato. Jonathan, another one. Tenuto. Luke. Accents. Something? Like what?
Now those are stuck in my head.
Lila, want to help him out? Marcato?
Whatever that rooftop is.
Rooftop, yeah, that's about the Marcato. Would you say that a slur is an articulation?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Because it you're basically blending the sound into the next note. It's not like a tenuto where it's 100% because you're still making a definite entrance instead of but for this you just keep on going.
Yeah. What do you all think about when you see different articulations? The attack, yeah. So what? So when it comes to an attack, what do you need to do when you what should you do in terms of your oral cavity? What needs to be in use when you're articulating? I don't know if I worded that right. Yeah, your air in your tongue. So Matt, when you're doing an accented type of articulation, what should your air and tongue do?
More. Or what do you mean?
So as compared to a tenuto marking, think about what your tongue would do for that, and then what would your tongue do for an accented articulation?
More like a T or off the tip of your tongue.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
No. Hey man, yeah, it's okay. There's no wrong. There's really no there are many answers that you can come up with when you're talking about articulations. But would you say that it could be a harder articulation? And what would you do with your air? More? Would you push more air, or would you give it? Okay. Luke, what about for a staccato articulation? Would you say short or separate? Separate? Yeah. For the euphoniums, what about a tenuto articulation?
100% of the note's value.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have anything to add to that? No. I mean, there's no wrong answers. You could say anything.
Yeah, I just
Okay. So I want to hear. I want to hear just the trombones, and then we'll go to you two. But I want to hear just the trombones, and really think about what you personally do when you play these articulations. All right. I want to hear just the trombones. I'll give you a bar for nothing. One. Make sure we're ready. And one. And breathe. Cool. So now I want to ask, when you, how you were, and all three of you can answer, how you were taught trombone, when you do slurs, you still articulate, right?
You don't completely let go?
Yeah. What type of articulation would you give when you're doing the slurs? Would you do an accented tongue or a tenuto legato tongue? Yeah, a tenuto. So there still needs to be that connection, but if you keep moving your slide around, it's going to be da 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 da. So make sure that our tongue is. I would say you can probably keep it on the gum line, on the back of your teeth when you're doing a legato tongue. So go 2 2 2. Everyone with me. 2 2 2. And now do 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 do. What's the difference in your tongue, in its placement? What's that?
It's not as hard.
It's not where. So when you say 2 2 2, where is your tongue?
On the back of your teeth.
Yeah, on the back of your teeth. And when you say do do do.
Kind of off the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, roof of your mouth, the gum line a little bit. So it's such a short distance, between the back of your teeth and your gum line, but it makes a huge difference. So just make sure that we're still doing the do 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 when we're slurring any type of notes. So let's try that again, and let's try it again and make sure that we really we get those 16th notes out, okay? And you both are really supporting Lila's sound, all right? Because you're in that lower register, all right? We're in unison octaves with the tubas at this point. So try to imagine like to, 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 to. All right, let's try again. And 1, and breathe. Play those first 2 notes for me. Can you make them a little more separate? Yeah, nice response from the beginning. Go do do do, and then go 2 2 2. Yeah, think 2 2 2. All right, let's try again. And 1, and let's start again at 42. Are we good? That's falling. Oh boy. Oh, good luck, everyone. All right, let's start back in 42. I want really heavy accents, especially from you two. All right, and 42. Ready, go. You still have an accent on 43, right? Down me to 43. Did you play an accent? Nah, I didn't hear it. All right, let's try again. All right, and 1, and breathe, go. What'd you both hear? Nathan, what did you hear? Think about their articulation. Do you want to hear it again? No? Are you sure?
Yeah. I could make out the individual notes of it when Lila was running through slurs.
Could you hear a difference between like the staccatos and the accents?
Yeah.
Okay. Jonathan, what did you hear?
Yeah, like what he was saying, like Lila, I could hear her part really well. It was really good in terms of dynamics.
Mm-hmm. What about the 2 gentlemen to your left?
It was good.
Could you tell? Think about like I said. Think about the articulations. Think about the articulations.
Really like tenuto.
They were a little more tenuto, you thought?
Yeah.
So what would you suggest for the both of them, since they have accents and not tenutos?
Just make the attack harder.
Okay. All right, let's try that again. Just the trombones, and then we'll move on to you two. And start back in 39. Remember, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right. 1, and breathe. Cool. All right. Did you kind of hear the same things, or some things were better? Some things were a little different? Yeah. All right. Let's move on to you two. All right. I'll give you a bar for nothing, and then come back in and measure 40.
All right.
All right. And 1, and breathe.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, so I'm going to start like 39 and 40. Da 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 da.
Okay.
All right. And 1, and breathe. And breathe. Luke, what'd you hear?
Like a lot of definition, different articulations, like the staccato is really separate.
Mm-hmm.
So like the slurred 16 hertz.
What about the slurred? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
The slurred 16 notes are a lot different.
Mm-hmm. Matt, what about you? What'd you hear?
Basically the same thing.
Same thing? Yeah? Want to add anything new to that? Not really. Or, I mean, you just really agree with...
It all sounded the same if there's any crescendos out of it.
Oh, and so in terms of dynamics, it sounded... Okay. All right, Lila, what'd you hear?
Are all the 16 notes slurred? I'm not either.
The 16ths? Yeah, they're slurred. And then they have the same, like, 2 slurred, 2 16th, and measure 46.
I could tell like what each note had as the articulation.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. I want to work with you both again, but we're going to start in measure 45. Measure 45.
Okay, yeah.
And like I'll give you 1 and breathe. Da 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 dum. All right. 1 and breathe. Oh, let's try it. Let's try it again. That's fine. Let's try again. And 1 and breathe. I think you're not really sustaining the full length of the 8th note. I'm hearing da 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 da. Think da 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 da. Like just lift it a little bit. I mean, it'll still sound staccato. It'll still sound separated. Don't think short. Just think separate and still give it a little bit of tone. Let's try start in 45 again. All right, and 1 and breathe. Yeah. Now it's sounding a little more legato. Think. Don't think dot, like DATH. Think da, 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 da. So like cut off the H a little bit. Da, 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 da. All right, 45 again. 1 and breathe. Okay, it's getting a little bit better. I think there needs to be a little more front on the note. A little more front. Wouldn't you 3 agree? A little more front on the note because it sounded just like the thing. Da da da. Like really, bring your tongue down and put it on the bottom of your top teeth. All right. So get it away from the gum line. Bring it down towards your teeth.
Okay.
And 1 and breathe. Matt, what do you think?
Better.
Sounds better? Yeah? Lila, would you agree? Why would you agree? What did you hear?
Could hear more in front of the note.
Mm-hmm. Yeah? Luke? Same, just same all around. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it all sounds way better. Now, I know that we had a big discussion about articulation that we're going to move on to In the Bleak Midwinter, but I want to start at 39 again for everyone. All right? So I can hear your improvement. Really think about what your tongue and what the air has to do. All right? Let's try again. And 1 and 39. Oh, sorry. 39. So yeah, just Lila at first. And 1 and breathe. Yeah. Yeah. You guys want to try it again? Let's try it again. All right. Really towards the end of that, like around 45, 46, you 3 should be listening across to each other because your part is in unison. Unison notes and unison articulations. All right. Let's try it again. And 1 and. Yeah. Da 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 da. To 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 to. Yeah. Cool. Much better. All right. Let's move on to the Holst.